Hey, 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 Coach Kinsey Shae here. Hope you're having a blessed Thursday. I've been talking about all week about all the little foxes that, you know, they look cute at first or they're not in our preview, but over time they congregate and they cause destruction over time. So on Monday, you know, we went over blame. Tuesday, we went over under appreciation and grudges. And Wednesday, we went on avoid conflict and control, which is passive aggressive behavior. Now, today, I'm going to go over two more little foxes that can creep up and congregate and cause destruction. How many of you have, you know, you're with your partner? I'll just use a partner example, your spouse, whatever, and you expect them to pick up their laundry and put it in the laundry basket. But you never had the conversation about it. But you just think, you assume that everybody does that. But you, but they don't. And you just let it fester and fester and fester. This kind of goes back to avoiding conflict. The thing is when we do that, we have unspoken expectations. They're contracts that have never been made. If you don't voice what is concerning you, if you don't voice what is upsetting you, these little things over time will lead to resentment, anger, and it'll anchor all of the negative emotions to that person. Now, if it's your partner, that's the last thing that you want to anchor to your partner because that's the foundation. You don't want these seeds of destruction, these foxes to penetrate the foundation of relationship. Yes, right now I'm talking about, relationships as a partner or spouse or whatever, but these are relationships with everybody. Like if you go to work and you think everybody should do something a certain way and you don't voice how, you know, like I used to go to work and I thought, everybody, you came in, they got their assignment, got the rounds, did their stuff. But there were some people that, they had their coffee, they did whatever. And it used to make me upset because I was out there doing my thing. And I thought that's what they should be doing. And it caused problems with the patients because I was answering their call lights and I got angry. I got bitter because I felt like I was holding their weight. But it all takes just a conversation to address expectations. Meaning, if I would have came into work, and said, I've noticed that when you come in, you do X, Y, and Z. But what it's leading to is me answering your call lights and it's a taking away from my workflow. And I started doing that in my work and I got positive feedback by that. And it saved me a lot of negative emotions. I became friends with those people because they appreciated the fact that I took the time to address that with them instead of just talking behind their back and gossiping. I mean, you could throw that in with some of the little foxes too. Gossip over time will lead to destruction, will lead to a lot of issues with relationships with yourself and with others. So, for sure. And then, the seventh one is disrespect. What does disrespect look like? I mean, It could simply be like if you know somebody's really working on something and you just poke them, like if somebody's trying to be more on time and they were like 30 seconds late and you make a big production, look who's late and make it drawn to them, make them the spectacle, that leads to unworthiness. That leads them to feeling disrespected. That leads to mm, just not feeling up to par and that you don't value them. And it can corrode the foundation of your relationship because a relationship is set on a foundation. And if we keep having these pit holes with all of these little foxes, over time, it's going to collapse. So, you know, communication plus realistic expectations equals solution. Meaning, I'm not encouraging you to say, this is me, this is what I want, this is how I want it. I'm encouraging you, if something really bothers you, voice and make a contract with somebody, meaning have realistic expectations so that you both can move forward because we are so much better together, so much better together. And be willing to invest in relationships with conversation. So, my name is Coach Kinsey Shae, transformational coach and heart math trauma sensitive practitioner, your guide to your truth, to your essence, to self discovery and alignment with yourself. Have a blessed day, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Much love. Mwah.